Right, this is Mini GP 160 and 50 2024 Championship Race 2. So stream out onto the track, and again some 2 strokes and some 4 strokes. The 160s will be the 4 strokes and the 50s will be 2 strokes. Hudson Cooper out in this one. Frankie Watson also out in this one. So those guys had a quick turnaround if they're doing double duty. There's a GoPro camera there. Might be the 83 of Arnie Carr. With Archie Hooper at a bit of a jaunty angle on the grid. We wait for the lights to go out. 14 laps. Oh, the 755 then made a bit of a Horlicks of that and jumped and then almost went sideways on row 5. It's the 2 teammates that lead away at the front. Quickly displaced. That was a lovely pass down the inside. So is it Hudson Cooper that leads? No, it isn't. It is the 19. They make their way down to the far end of the circuit for the first time. Really is a clean pair of heels then. Oh, the number 19 off Tyler Humphries then. Cooper in second. Saw this on the last one where Humphries ran and hit at the front. A couple of laps for our timing caught up. So Cooper, Watson, Daniel Stevenson, Arnie Carr there, number 83 as well. He's in there in third. But it is Humphries then that leads him away, and he's gone. So there's the battle then. Cooper, Arnie Carr and Watson. We saw Watson put up a great fight in one of the other classes a couple of races ago. So he's proved that he's pretty racy. Pass down the inside. Oh, that's a lovely move. He did that on the first lap. Didn't make it stick. So Carr then this time into Iredale's. The cutback then from Cooper. And they're going to run down here. Cooper's going to make himself a nuisance. No, he's not. Just slots in behind Carr. So he drops back to third. He's going to come under pressure from Watson very, very soon. No, race leader then Tyler Humphries. And that's the pass that we saw the number 14 of Watson try and make numerous times. For some reason our race leader Tyler Humphries, he's got a transponder on because he's showing us doing the fastest lap of the race. Doing a 51.13, but showing us a lap down, which he clearly isn't. So maybe just not picked up on that first lap as he went across the line. He is our race leader, and already he's down there in the distance. As we follow this, the battle for second and then third and fourth. So Watson then is going to try and put this pass on Hudson Cooper. Going to get it up the inside into the chicane. No, he's not. So Carr then showing about 0.9 in front of these guys. Pass in the background then, looks like Wilson Dilks threw it down the inside of Dan Stevenson. Changing position there. We'll just go and see as they come down the back straight then for the 4th time. Looks like that maybe went back the other way then, because they're still in the same order as they were when they came across the line with the 18. In fact, they're not. It is Dilks that's made the pass, I think. As it is, so it is the 85 then of Wilson Dilks did indeed make that pass on Daniel Stevenson. So again, some cracking battles. Has Dilks got anything for Hudson Cooper and Frankie Wilson? Humphries appears at the top of the timesheets. So whatever hurts our electronic timing, he's been pinged back in a lap. He jumps back to the top. The last lap then, fastest lap again, 50.81. He's got about half a second on the rest of the field. So this is the battle then for third position. Got to pass up the inside. He's tried this numerous times and he just hadn't quite got it done. In fact, if there was an award for the most persistent attempts, I think that Frankie Watson would get that, because he tried it numerous occasions. But it's good that these guys know that you can't be making contact at any speed. I've been impressed with the level of riding here this weekend. It's my first foray into the mini bike world, and what tends to happen when you've got equal machinery and lots of people all fighting on that equal machinery is the racing gets a little bit physical, but the standard of riding has been absolutely first class. Not really any silliness. And whilst there's always going to be instances where racing incidents do happen, there's been a few times when, certainly with Watson, he's had the opportunity just to let the brake off, but he's not wanting to risk the contact, and that says a lot about the standard of riding in this championship. People are not wanting to make any unnecessary moves. While we talk about the battle between Cooper and Watson, Wilson Dilks is closing in on the number 85. There he is in the background. He's tracking along Daniel Stevenson. After making that pass, Wilson Dilks is just starting to chip away. 0.4 of a second faster on that lap than the two guys in front of him. And faster again was Stevenson, so he was the fastest guy out of that group. Oh, and again, Watson managing to get level, but knowing that he hasn't got the line to tip into that corner without taking... Oh, here we go, move down the inside, the 85. That's a block pass. That was clean as a whistle, that was. So Dilks then, a fantastic move. Watson then not getting his elbows out, trying to make passes in places where it's maybe a little bit more difficult, and just getting absolutely blocked past there by Wilson Dilks. To be fair to Wilson Dilks, there was nothing wrong with that at all. He just whistled down the inside on the brakes. Our group then putting a pass on Belle Wingate on the number 8. It's normally a supermoto rider, so she's here for her first attempt at British Mini. Oh no, here we go again, another great block pass down the inside for Wilson Dilks. He moves over onto the part of the tarmac, but he's not done yet. He's not done yet. The 217 comes back at him into Iredale's. So Cooper then tries to have a run down into the Stewart chicane, doesn't get it done. Watson's still there, he wants some of it as well. This is a cracking battle then, 5 to go. So 3.5 seconds is the gap to Arnie Carr in second, and I can't see any of that getting closed up as we've got another pass in the background, as it looks like Stevenson has passed Watson in the place where Watson always looks strong. So we just hear a bit of scraping there in the background, a lot of track being used then. A lot of back brake then from number 85 of Wilson Dilks. He slid that bike into the turn, but it was a no-risk pass. He was already by. Cooper then did the high wide and handsome line to tip it in on his knee, and Dilks just fired up the inside. Manages to get round the outside of that back marker. Just gives everybody just enough room. So you can't just leap off the track. It's the 54 of Thomas Bond, I believe. A great ride then from the number 85 of Wilson Dilks. Obviously our race leader, Tyler Humphries, number 19. He's checked out at the front to the tune of 8 seconds. Arnie Carr not able to get a hook into him and get a tow, but he's 4 seconds clear of this battle. The car just runs a real wide line into Iredale's, just tends not to hook the inside curb, and it's just maybe just got a little bit of extra grip there, or not having to turn quite so tight. And again, he just ekes out another half a bike length. Half a second last time over Hudson Cooper. But, he's made some cracking passes. Are we going to see anything from Stevenson? Is he going to have a go at Cooper on this last couple of laps? No, he's not. Oh, he almost comes to a dead stop there, and that didn't help Watson at all. Watson's dropped off now by 3 or 4 bike lengths after being the man who was looking like he was going to get the job done. He's just had a little bit of pressure and had a couple of passes not go his way, and then all of a sudden that move there from Stevenson just stopped him dead in the middle of the corner and killed his momentum, so he's just lost the toe. But still riding well. But here's our race leader then on his final circuit. Round McRae's and up to Iredale's. The number 19 off Tyler Humphries. 51.3 the last time by then, so within half a second of his fastest lap. And he doesn't need to push. He's got all this in hand. We'll come across the line to take checkered flag and another victory. Wait for second place to come across the line, which will be a decent ride then from Arnie Carr. And then a really good ride from Wilson Dilks to move through to take that 3rd position. Cooper will take 4th, Stevenson 5th, Watson 6th, Curtis 7th, Shaw 8th. We'll wait for the official nod on that as the rest of them come through. Well, another great race. Wilson Dilks then making that one interesting for everybody. And the results then powered by Race IQ of our British Mini Bike 160 and 50 Cup, brought to you by ACU Bike Sport. First, number 19, Tyler Humphries. Second, number 83, Arnie Carr. Third, number 85, Wilson Dilks. Fourth, number 217, Hudson Cooper. Fifth, number 18, Dan Stevenson. Sixth, number 14, Frankie Watson. Seventh, 71, Bradley Curtis. Eighth, number 4, Travis Shaw. Ninth, number 755, Harrison Quincy. 10th, number 88, Ollie O'Gorman. 11th, number 12, Archie Hooper. 12th, 111, Harry Rafferty. 13th, 54, Thomas Bond. 14th, number 8, Bell Wingate. And 15th, 77, Taylor Tomlinson.